Hi, my name is Gourathy Kalaiselvan and my metric number is 278088. I would like to present about 5.0 market penetration part. For market penetration, we need some element to assess if Malaysian banks can enter the German market. There are some factors to consider while establishing a foreign bank subsidiary in Germany, such as Malaysia Bank. The bare minimums that a foreign bank must achieve when seeking for a license under Section 22 of Banking Regulation Act is the economic and political condition of the applicant bank country, financial stability and ownership pattern. The Deutsche Bank of Germany is the only decision maker whether or not to grant an overseas financial institution a banking license. 4.1 Advantages and Disadvantages. If Malaysian banks can break into German market, they would face both advantages and disadvantages. The first advantage is accelerate business expansion. So Malaysian banks may accelerate their business expansion where Malaysian banks are capable of entering new markets such as a German market. They would be able to establish a new consumer base by entering the German market. Furthermore, the reopening of border at the end of the epidemic period allows Malaysian banks to easily access German markets. For example, a Malaysian bank that extends into Germany will have more access to foreign customers. Entering a broad market such as Germany helped Malaysian banks to accelerate their company growth. The second advantage is healthy competition with competitors. The next professional will be a competitive competitor. Market penetration is the most successful competitive approach. Malaysian banks would able to be locate excellent staff if they obtain access to the German market. Another key advantage that Malaysian banks gain from their operation in Germany is to access a fresh talent pool composed of persons with special expertise and competence. They may even learn the potential worker from Germany have abilities that are difficult to acquire with Malaysia, providing them a competitive advantage. The last advantage will be able to diversify risk. Next, by entering the German market, a Malaysian bank will be able to diversify its risk. To protect themselves against unforeseeable catastrophes, many Malaysian banks diversify their holding worldwide. For example, a bank with operation in Germany can counteract unfavorable growth in a domestic market by functioning profitably in another area. If one of the local banks' earning falls, they can compensate by putting more effort into boosting income from Germany. Malaysian banks might enter the German market with new goods and services. The next will be disadvantages. The first disadvantage is cost of starting. The first reason, the cost of starting and terminating a business, a Malaysian bank that wishes to create a foreign bank affiliate in Germany must first obtain substantial capital. It can be expensive to build infrastructure, establish a foreign banking organization, and pay local personnel in Germany currency, which is euro. Each government has a distinct policy. As a result, Malaysian banks may need to hire attorney Germany tax accountants and also overseas human resource expertise in order to continue functioning legally. They must also set aside money for continuing expenses in order to keep the firm functioning properly. Another disadvantage would be a declining in industry pricing strategy in the banking industry. The local bank in Germany included a low price in their merchandise. These low costs relate to the interest rate. If a German bank provides good and one of them has lower interest rate product, it is appropriate for a Malaysian bank with a presence in Germany to match the rival in order to maintain balance and avoid consumer movement. The competition would offer lower interest rates will be able to keep its customers' attention. The last disadvantage will be financial cultural hurdles. Malaysian entering the German market face financial cultural hurdles. Most regional markets have distinct financial cultures and rules governing financial services. What is popular and profitable in one country may not be in another. It implies that Malaysian banks may effectively promote their products and services in their native country. However, due to financial and cultural differences, this does not always suggest that they would sell well in Germany. It might backfire if they do not examine the country's financial culture as they expand. That's all from me. Thank you.